Welcome back to the show, guys. Today I've got something pretty special. Cars from Mini GT and a few from Schuco. We're going to look at all of these exotic and interesting cars from around the globe right here on the channel. And I do have them all out of their packaging already. Some of them still have packages. I did buy a couple duplicates by accident. But all these cars you see before you, I will be reviewing with you today. And these are some very high quality models. I'm glad I took the chance to open this stuff up so I can kind of condense my excitement a little bit, because they are pretty cool. And I was oohing and awing a lot once I got these vehicles out of their packages. Also, some really cool little minifigures. I've got more of those in the exclusive Mini GT Liberty Walk Police limited edition. There's a Nissan Gtr in there as well with the police livery on the side, as well as some more little characters. The car show isn't complete without checking out our 4 models from Mini GT, and this is as close as I'll let you get to them. Check out the cars behind them as well, though. What a match made in heaven for 1/64 scale diecast car show enthusiasts. You can buy these figures in, I think there are 3 packs. They come with a little dude as well, but he wasn't invited. So, pretty good deal. I think they're about 10 bucks. Very detailed Nissan GTR here. Came with 2 very nice looking little figurines to go with it. Rounding out my selection of auto show hosts. And what else have we got here? McLaren Senna. What an absolute beautiful car. Just gorgeous details on these vehicles and no flaws that I could find. A Lamborghini Urus. The yellow one right here. Now this is an interesting car, extremely interesting in real life as well. The Pagani Huayra Roadster. And not at all how you thought it would be spelt. At least for me anyways. Nissan Skyline Gtr with the Japan Touring Championship livery on it. Bentley Continental GT in sequin blue. Isn't that nice? Very nice looking car. Now I will be picking up all of these vehicles and showing them to you in further detail because it's pretty much required. I've also got some Schuco vehicles in here. Porsche 356. Just look at the details on this thing. So nice. The steering wheel is really a great added touch. Porsche Carrera. The BMW Isetta. And back to Mini GT. Here's a Lamborghini Huracan GT in white. Apologies for the shaky camera work here. A little bit of a reach. Here, a pair of Toyota Supras. One in Renaissance red, the other in black. How about a Honda Civic Type R? A Egan blue. Whoa, just about dropped it. That rounds out the car show. And let's go in for a further, closer look at the features that TSM Mini GT and Schuco, both brands, put into their very nice 1/64 scale model cars. All right, now in for the closer look, and in no particular order, but this one really is a favorite of mine. Check out how small it is. A little aqua green paint job with an aqua green steering wheel. Metal construction, a single screw holding it together. 1/64 scale BMW Isetta. Those are the smallest little rolling wheels I have on a vehicle, I believe, in my collection. We'll just hide it behind that Urus. Continuing on with another one of the Schuco vehicles. This one, really a nice surprise. Great color combination in there, very authentic looking. Matte red interior with a beige steering wheel. And those steering wheels looked huge in these cars in real life, so Schuco has done a great job of rendering realism here on this model. I guess I could zoom in a little bit. Let's go in for a closer look on it. Very nice. Very nice, clean model. Great little tires. And I have one more Schuco vehicle to show you. That is the Porsche 930 Turbo. Sorry, I called it a Carrera. My bad. Great little whale tail on there and graphics. Uh-oh. Zooming in manually here. Okay. Very cool car. And let's look at... what are we going to look at next? How about a Mini GT produced Toyota Supra? This is the black model. Great paint job on it. You can see the reflection. No flaws in that paint job at 1/64 scale. It's very impressive. Very detailed wheels and tampos all the way around. Now the mirrors are rubber on these cars too, in case you were wondering how fragile they are. They really aren't that fragile. You can pick them up and wiggle them around. They always seem to end up back where they're supposed to. Fairly subdued red, in my opinion, for such a sporty car. Iconic Toyota Supra. And another iconic car from Nissan. Let's go back to this Nissan Skyline Gtr. The old one. Because I've got a new one here I'm going to show you as well. Now, these mirrors are still rubber as well. It seems like all the cars have rubber mirrors, but they look so realistic, as you can see. Really cool. Side pipe. And now let's take a look at that new police version from Liberty Walk. It's got a rather large siren on the roof. Light bar, I should say. A lot of body effect kits on this car. It's got quite the stance. All these cars, rubber tires, of course. And let's just zoom out for a second. Seems we've knocked one of the ladies over. Someone provide CPR to that one right there. And here we go. Honda Civic Type R. Beautiful paint jobs. And good rollers. Got a little bit of waver in the wheels, but not enough to notice when you're actually just rolling around on the ground or on the table. They actually roll very nicely. This one is a heavy piece. It's a big vehicle. Really nice details. Not a spot missed that I can see. So overall, I am very impressed with the Mini GT collection of vehicles that I purchased. And nice that they're available in the United States, which means they're available in Canada if you're willing to buy from across the border, or if you have a local hobby shop that can get them, because that often is the case as well. Otherwise, you're not going to find these types of cars in your department stores. And I think these are pretty much on average costing me around $15 to $17 a car, which is, it's a little steep. but that's with shipping and other things factored in. Such a low car, no real details, perhaps, to speak of. This is just such a cool model. Well worth the $15 to $17 in my opinion if your collection comprises 1/64 scale cars. Alternatively, you can get larger scales at that same price range, but it's really the detail at such a small scale that's quite incredible, and that's I think what you're paying for here, in addition to the common things such as licensing and all the rest. Now, this car you would think would be incredibly fragile with those mirrors sticking up like that. No problem. Gorgeous car. One of the fastest cars in the world. And the key fob is actually a little car, about the size of this one. A little car of itself. Which is pretty cool. Check it out. Look it up on YouTube. Lots of interesting reviews on that car in particular. Have I missed any? Yes, I have. That McLaren Senna is just such a cool looking car. Good sturdy spoiler on the back. A little bit of flex to it, but that's good. You can just see the quality on these cars. It's quite apparent. Very impressed. Love the cars. Definitely going to be buying a few more of these as they come out with more styles. I don't expect I'm going to see any American cars really in this selection, but that's okay. I get a lot of American cars from my Greenlight supplies and Auto World. Lots of good 1/64 scale brands that I review more often. So this was an interesting change up for me. Probably not going to be a regular thing on account of the price of these cars. But who knows? We'll see. If you're after any of these, happy hunting. Stick around for my next video in case you couldn't tell. It's going to be a Greenlight video. Lots and lots of Greenlight stuff. Boxes, cases of Greenlight stuff to open up. A lot of this stuff I'm already just opening up. But I'm going to review it all with you. So stick around. Stay tuned. Happy hunting.